y'all doing? Oh, I got bags underneath my eyes, honey. Woo. I can't even see. I can't see. Hey, how y'all doing though? How y'all feeling? I figured I'd get on here while I'm waiting for my bus. While I'm waiting for my bus. Waiting for my bus. Hallelujah. Yes. I'm bored at the bus stop. At the bus stop, bored. Bored at the bus stop. At the bus stop, bored. Bored at the bus stop. At the bus stop, bored. I'm bored at the bus stop. At the bus stop, bored. Bored. Bored at the bus stop. Bored. Bored at the bus stop. Hey. How y'all doing? I hope y'all having a blessed day in the Lord. I hope y'all having a blessed one. God is good and ever so faithful. Yes, he is. Ugh, this mask is so fucking ugly. I fucking hate wearing these goddamn masks. I really fucking do. I really fucking do. Like, God, please. Please, Lord. Move Corona out, Jesus. Move Corona out. We tired, Lord. We tired, God. God, do something with Corona. Do something with her. Lord. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Corona. God. I'm trying to be great. I'm trying to fucking be great. Corona is in the fucking way. She in the fucking way. I'm mad. I'm frustrated. Fuck. Alright. I know y'all feel that, right? Don't y'all feel that way? Y'all frustrated as a motherfucker. Can't go out to the club. Can't party how you wanna. Could barely do shit. Fuck. But anyway. Anywho. We're telling your followers that you started a live video. Hang on. We're telling followers to join your video. Join now. Yo, I got a big forehead. Look at my forehead, y'all. Big forehead gang. I don't care. Cute. It's a cute forehead, all right? My forehead cute. Period. I used to get bullied. I'm talking about story time. I used to, when I was younger, I used to get bullied a lot. I used to get bullied about my head. My big ass head. People used to joke me and bully me. It make me feel bad about myself. And they used to joke me about my gap too. They used to joke me about my gap. But guess what? I don't care no more. I don't know. Over time, like, I don't know. Over time, you just learn to appreciate, the different parts and the different little quirks about yourself, So, I don't feel no type of way about my gap no more. I don't really know at what point. I can't really think of exactly, like, if there was, like, a specific point when I stopped giving a shit. But at some point in my life, I just stopped giving a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that God created me to be this way. Like, and maybe that is what helped me be more secure in myself and my little quirks. Realizing that, God created me to be how I am. Like, everybody's unique. It's like a painting. And I don't know why I'm speaking on this. Maybe I'm speaking on this just to be talking and sharing a little bit about me. But also, because I know that there's plenty of people out here that we all have, like, insecurities. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all have little quirks and things that, make us who we are, but sometimes those quirks and things that we don't see, we don't take the time to appreciate them. We don't take the time to appreciate the little things that make us who we are. So I don't know. That's for somebody. Take that with you today. Find a flaw that you have. Challenge yourself. Find a flaw that you have, whether it's physical. And I just gave you physical examples of flaws that I have, or things that I thought, used to be flaws, or little quirks. But whether it's physical or it's something, a character flaw, whatever it is. Let me think of a character flaw that I have. The first thing that came to mind when I said that is how talkative I am. I'm very talkative. Like, I don't know how to shut the fuck up. So that's a flaw that I have. Like, and I'm working on it. I'm working on teaching myself how to listen more. Yeah, But I also realized that flaw is actually one of my biggest gifts that I have. Like, so sometimes, you do have to look at, your flaw and, work on it to improve it, and, but you also have to appreciate it and see it, you take a different perspective on it. Because sometimes that very thing that you think is a flaw is actually one of your greatest qualities. Or you can also utilize it for good works in your life. And that's going to carry me right into what the message is for you today. Whew. God gave me this message a week ago, but I've been hesitant on delivering it because I wanted to make sure that I was clear in my delivery. The work that God has begun in you, He will continue to do, and He is continuing to do. The work that God has begun in you, God is still performing. It's a quote in the Bible. I forgot exactly what quote it is, but that's the word that I have for today for you. Whatever it is that you started, continue doing and continue focusing on that thing. For a long time in your life, you've been distracted. And not only have you been distracted, but you've turned away from that thing. I'm seeing somebody turning their back away from that thing. And I'm seeing myself, honestly. I got to be transparent with you, because I have turned away from a lot of things, a lot of gifts, and a lot of talents, and a lot of passions that I've put on hold for like the longest motherfucking time. So as I'm talking to you, I'm seeing a person, but I'm seeing myself. And so, but that thing that God began, that thing and that seed that God began to plant in you, it's still growing. And it ain't over. I'm hearing it ain't over until God says it's over. It's not, and I know that's so cliche, but it's so true. It's not over until God says that it's over. You ain't done. Hey, Miss Mika, I think that's your name, right? It's not over until God says that it's over. You ain't done your work. Come on. You're not done. You're not done. You trying to leave the classroom before God then dismissed you. God, come on. Some of you got some lessons that you still have to learn. You got some tests that you have some tests that you still got to take. Hey, you have some, hey, Labria, you have some tests that you still have to take. There's some tests that you still have to take. There's some, there's some people in your class that you still have to help. There's people from where you are, from where you came from, that you still have to help bring up. That's for somebody. There's some people that you've overlooked. And this is where I feel like God is calling us to be more humble. Because a lot of times we get to a place in our spiritual past and we forget where we came from. Shit, that's for me. Somewhere, somehow. Because again, I know I'm not perfect, so somehow this is for me too. But we forget where we've came from. And like, and a perfect example, I was just talking about how, your lessons, there's lessons that you still have to learn. Maybe it's that. Maybe we forget that, every situation that we've been through has been for us to learn from, whether you like the person or not. And I talked about this in my last live, or in one of my lives, like, it don't matter how you seen the person. Come on. It don't matter, because I have this thing where I'm like, I ain't like them. I ain't like that. Or they did this messed up thing to me, but they taught me something. Come on. I know. This is all spirit. I literally just got on here and I just was like, all right. Yeah, like, they still taught you something. There was something that they came in your life. God sent them to you for a reason. You got to be grateful for that. I'm learning this myself. And it's not easy. It's not easy. I'm gonna be honest, it's not easy. Like, especially for me, I'm guilty when you got pride issues. I'm putting myself on blast. When you have pride issues, it's hard. It's hard to be like, okay, damn, like, they really did teach me something. They really did check me. They actually helped me grow. This strength that I have, this motivation that I have, whether they were good for me or not, they actually helped me get to where I'm at. Because if it had not been for what they did, come on. If it had not been for what they did, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing. Come on. I wouldn't be able to do what it is that I'm doing. I wouldn't be able to see. I wouldn't be able to see how I can see now. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be able to see the way I'm seeing now. My vision, because what's this year? The year clear vision? Oh, Lord. I wouldn't be able to see the vision that I can see now. And so going back to what I was saying about, you utilizing that thing, or you pushing yourself towards doing that thing that you put on hold. Now that you can see clearer, you can do that thing more easily. It's going to come with ease for you. It's going to come with ease because you're in a different mindset. You're in a different mindset, mentally, spiritually, and physically. Like you're in alignment now. You're on the right path, is what I'm hearing. You're on the right path. Things are going to come to you with ease. Your finances is going to come to you with ease. Your relationships are going to come to you with ease. What I'm getting as far as your relationships, though, you have to be willing to be more understanding and more patient. You have to be willing to be understanding and more patient and more forgiving. And that's tough. That's something that I'm not there yet. I'm working on it, but I'm not really there yet. That's something that God's gonna be working with me on. Forgiving folks. Sometimes we can hold a lot of, hey, Minister Josh. Sometimes we can hold a lot of resentment. And that's what stops our good works. Come on. Because we walking around bitter, about what happened to us. And we can't move we can't move our feet. We can't get mobile in our lives because we're still stuck on, we see, some of us still see things through our trauma. Like we miss out on opportunities because we self-sabotage and we don't see it as an opportunity. Like a lot of us, we operate from fear. So that opportunity, and that good work that God had put in us to do, like, we take that away from ourselves because of, because we're scared that the same thing that happened to us before is going to happen to us again. You know what I'm saying? But you're fine. You're fine. You're all right now. You're in a safer space now. Like, you're in a safe space now. You don't have to worry about none of that. If you choose not to. If you choose not to worry, you don't have to. Phew. You don't have to. You don't have to. What I'm hearing also is choose happiness. Choose your happiness. Like, that's a choice. That's a choice. You get the opportunity now to choose your happiness. Aww. Girl, I didn't cry so much. I ain't got no tear to cry. Yeah, I do. But I can't cry. I can feel that though. You get to choose your own happiness. Like, isn't that amazing? And it can look like however you want it to look like. And, the work that God began in you, he's still performing it. You can change your plans too. Whatever it was that you can still go forth with doing that thing that it is that you wanted to do way back yonder, way back when. It's still there and available for you. It ain't go nowhere. Come on up. Just like God is still there and available for you. He ain't go nowhere. You can still do the thing. But you can also change your path. You don't have to, look, you don't got to be stuck. You don't have to be stuck. There's options. You can do whatever it is. Oh, Lord. You can do whatever it is that you set your mind out to do. You can be that nurse. You can be that doctor. You can be that preacher. You can be that minister. You can be that teacher. You can create that business. You can open that shop. You can do whatever it is you can do whatever it is you want to do. Because before, you didn't feel like you could. You know what I'm saying? And that is also probably why, you've been stagnant. Because I'm seeing stagnation. That's probably also why you've been stagnant, simply because you didn't believe in yourself. Or you didn't feel like you could do it. And that has nothing to do with anybody else. That's all about you. And your self-esteem and your own power. And the way that you viewed yourself. A lot of us have been, we haven't had clear vision because we haven't been able to clearly see ourselves. Because your life is a physical, oh Lord Jesus. Your life is a physical manifestation of what is spiritually within you. So if you can't see yourself clearly for who you are, or even try, because you're not perfect, this self-care thing, this self-love thing just doesn't happen overnight. It's a lot of work that goes into it. It's a lot of work that goes into it. But if you can't begin to love yourself and see yourself for who you are and just begin to do the work, then things in your life, for how long they have been, it's gonna you're still gonna experience that stagnation if you're not willing to move, and consider looking at yourself from a different perspective. And this goes back to what I was talking to, my little story time about me being bullied as a child. I didn't realize how much that affected me. You know what I'm saying? Until I came back to the place where it happened. Come on. Till I came back to the place where it happened, and I started, and in my outer world, since I've been back here, now you about to get me to crying. Since I've been back here, I've had situations and things that's been happening around me, some situations I did to myself. And some situations, people just fucking mean as shit. I'm gonna be real, like, they tell you that everything that happens to you, you attract to you. And you do, but it's not all your fault. You know what I'm saying? It's sometimes it's because subconsciously we still have things. Sometimes it's because subconsciously we still have things in our minds, in our subconscious mind, that we have not healed from. So I've just came to realize that I didn't heal from me being bullied as a child. I didn't heal from that. Me being bullied in middle school, in high school. Because it doesn't just happen as an adult. Like, you experience bullying in all different types of ways. Like, that shit, it comes and it goes. It comes in waves. Like, but that shit, it messes with your self-esteem. Like, it affects you. It affects you. So I'm wondering, like, why he treating me like this and why. Oh, I'm about to get on the bus, y'all. Hold on. All right, I'm back, y'all. But yeah. So, you know, you're wondering why you're experiencing all of the. I hope y'all can still hear me. You're wondering why you're experiencing all these things on the outside of you. It's because I'm probably going to wait till I get off the bus. Can you still hear me? Comment if you can still hear me. Save it. Yeah, I am. I'm going to. Can you still hear me though?
Transfer to line.
Probably can. I might have to wait till I get off the phone. Can you still hear me? Let me know if you can still hear me. Let me know. It's too much background? Okay. Okay. All right, peace, y'all.